So here's a plate. I want you to envision on this plate all the things that you love, the things that inspire you, the things that give you energy, the things that make you happy. Got it? Alright, now scratch that. I want you to instead envision on this very plate all the things you don't like, things that make you mad, the things that give you anxiety. What if you thought about those things all the time? Now you're probably thinking, dude, what? Why would I be thinking about the things that piss me off all the time? What kind of weird ass way is this to start a video, bro? But that's what we're all doing voluntarily with our thoughts. We're constantly poisoning our mental plates by replacing the good for the bad. So what we fuel ourselves with, not only physically, but also mentally, affects not only our days, but our months, our years, and inevitably, our lives. Now imagine you got a luxurious new supercar, but you constantly filled it with bad quality fuel. The car probably wouldn't work at the best of its ability, and in fact, you would probably end up damaging the car in some way or another. It's the same with what we're fueling up here, guys, in our thoughts. Now, ever since the COVID-19 pandemic started, depression rates, anxiety, and other mental health illnesses have been through the roof, growing substantially month by month. Now, obviously, part of the reason for this is the fact that we're all stuck at home, there's a lot of stress and uncertainty going around. I get that. But the other part of this is what we're filling on our mental plates. We're constantly consuming negative and depressing content. Now, don't get me wrong here, alright? I'm not saying don't be woke. We should definitely stay on top of current events and educate ourselves on what's going on. But please, don't let all of that consume you. Alright, so looking at this plate, let's take two people, person A and person B. Person A constantly fills their plate with negative and depressing content. Person B fills their plate with uplifting and positive content. Who do you think is going to have a more fulfilling day? And guys, it's the same with what we want to attract into our lives. I've noticed, and I'm sure a lot of you have noticed too, that the people who know exactly what they want and have a set goal, they obsess over that thing. They constantly fuel their lives with content that is relevant to exactly what they want to achieve. So if you want to be a better athlete, a better doctor, a better student, or just a better person in general, fuel your lives with content that is relevant to exactly what you want, and your subconscious mind will literally go to work to get you the things that you want. A lot of people call this the law of attraction, but it works the other way around too, guys. If you're constantly fueling your plates with depressing content and thinking about all the ways that life is working against you, guess what? You're just going to attract more of that. Now, I'm aware there's a lot of depressing things and a lot of unfortunate things happening around in our world, but there's also a lot of opportunity and joy. What we choose to focus on, that's our decision. So the reason I wanted to make this video is I was culprit to this too, guys. I kept filling my plate with content that was working against me. I kept thinking, oh God, we're so screwed. 2020 is the worst year ever. This is so unfortunate. And the media kept reinforcing all this negativity. I kept seeing depressing headlines everywhere I looked. It's only until I decided to change the contents on my mental plate that boom, everything started to change. I instead started to think, there's so much opportunity right now, and I'm just so grateful that I can at least be home with my parents and see them, because I don't get to do that often. I replaced the contents of my plate with positive and inspiring books, value-added content in the form of social media content and value-added podcasts. I then started seeing opportunities and positive headlines that I literally never saw before. Now, all those things were always there. It's just that I was literally training my subconscious mind to not pay attention to the good. So I want to close out here by asking all of you one question. What exactly is on your plate? Peace.